Hello.
My name's Nicole.
I'm Allie.
And we're decided to start doing a little video series every month for basically accountability. Mm-hmm. So these are our July 2018 writing goals. And so since we're just starting out, we're not going to really talk about like what our goals were last month because we didn't make a video about it, so we don't have to. But then monthly we will talk about were we successful?
Okay.
And then we'll set new goals each month. And, hopefully this helps us out, but this also maybe might encourage people to set their own goals and try to get stuff done. Because let me tell you, probably going to fail a lot, at least personally, at hitting stuff, so...
I do pretty good with writing goals, so
we'll see. So Allie will be she'll be like your model writer, like the stuff that you want to like achieve.
But I'm doing some things this month that I don't like to do, so.
Oh, a cat behind me. Cool. We'll talk like writing goals, and then we can say like if there's anything else that kind of like relates to writing.
Okay.
Like classes and whatever, right? I don't know.
Okay.
So, in July 2018, what are your writing goals, Allie?
All right. So my first one is to complete the writing the breakout novel workbook for a new idea that I'm trying to flesh out, and then come up with a working outline, and then to actually start writing. I'm not a plotter. I'm a pantser, and I'm trying to come up with a little bit more streamlined process. So my goal is to not necessarily have like a really strict outline, but to update my outline every day after I write, so that when I go back to edit, I know what's in each scene. I use Scrivener, so they have little note cards for each scene, and you can write a little summary. I'm planning on doing that. So I'm planning on just instead of focusing so much on writing really quickly, to just write a little more organized. So I will still set aside the same amount of time every day, probably an hour, and write. But then maybe the last 10 minutes of the hour I will use to update that outline. So basically, just write an outline, fill out a notebook that makes me like think through the plot a little more. I have a really hard time with plot. So yes. So like I said, these are the things I normally fail at. So this is a good goal because it's going to really I'm going to have to come back and talk about it. So hopefully it'll keep me more on track with this kind of stuff. I've also been trying to change the way I think about it. Instead of being like, I hate outlining, to maybe just try to think of it differently. Like outlining helps me have an easier time in the past. In the future. So look at it more as like I'm helping myself as I go through this process instead of like, outlining. So it's a process. I'm working on it.
Oh, it's always a process. It's never going to stop being a process.
That's true.
Either, so.
That's so true.
Yeah. So my goal for July is I actually signed up for Camp Nano, which if you're watching this and you don't know what Nano is, it stands for National Novel Writing Month because it's NaNoWriMo. That's usually in November, but they have a camp that normally they would only do in the summer, but they did one in like March too or something like that.
I think they recently started the spring and the summer camp.
Yeah. So I signed up for the summer camp. I have signed up for Camp Nano and regular Nano many, many times, and I have never completed them. So my goal for this month is simple. It is to merely hit 50,000 words in a month and actually finish or win Camp Nano.
You're into it.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling.
I'd say third time's a charm, but I don't even think it's a third. I think it's like 10th time's a charm.
I think I did, I want to say 5 nanos before I won one, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It takes what it takes until you get there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know about you, but I know that like personally, we did start going to like a writing, what would you call it?
A writing, they call it a workshop.
It's a workshop, but it's more about not like you don't write together or like whatever, you share your work, you get critique and stuff like that. And it was my first time going, and Allie was right in the fact that like once you go, you like want to bring stuff. So but when you're writing a book,
it makes it hard.
So I want to also somehow in the middle of writing all these 50,000 words for a book, I want to also work on each short story that I can polish up enough to bring to a writing workshop meeting, to get feedback basically on writing, kind of like, is my writing good at all? Like what can I do? Kind of thing. So
I have the same goal.
Yeah.
I think I might do a flash fiction.
Yes.
For Paige Tabbitt, and then the other thing I'm doing is the University of Iowa. I think it's University of Iowa, or it's Iowa State. No, I think it's University of Iowa.
I think it's University of Iowa.
They have an online, it's MOOC. I forgot what it stands for.
I'll put it here.
Yes, but they do a writing course that's just phenomenal. I did it one other time. You get so much good feedback. There's people from all over the world, and their writing program is, you know, really renowned. So it's really cool that they do these free online classes. So I'm going to start that. I believe it starts July 15th.
Yes.
So I'm hoping also maybe some short stories from that will be something I can share with the writing group. Last time I ended up writing one short story that I loved and some other ones that I was okay with. So I'm hoping to get the same thing this time. So yeah, that's...
And you actually emailed me about that, so I think I'm going to sign up for that as well.
Cool. And it starts July 15th?
Yes.
But it goes through August 30th. So I'm assuming
And-
you could probably start in August and get caught up.
Yeah, and they said they keep it online till September.
Yes.
So you can always sign up for it later as well. I'll throw a link down below for that as well if you want to sign up as well.
I believe their past classes are also on there, so you can go through and do them if you want. You just
And they're
don't get
free.
the like interactive feedback as when the class is going on, but it's still so much good content.
Yeah, it's still something to learn about. And I think it was interesting because I think this class was about like diversity in books or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
yeah, the first one I did was called Storied Women, and that was all about stories about women, which obviously I love that. Yeah, and it was so good. Yeah, really good. And they do a really good job. The people they bring in to present, at least in that class, were not all from the U.S. They were all women, which kudos. I could totally see someone bringing in a man for that class, which why? And they were from a diverse bunch of backgrounds from all over the world. It was really cool.
Yeah, so those are our goals for July, and we will see you in August
with an update.
And some new goals. Yes, exactly.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.